Here we go. V Strom SX 250. Wow.
Alright. So no riding modes or anything like that. Everything's very, very simple. Indicators, high beam, low beam, flasher, and then your horn as well. And you've got your kill switch and starter on that side as well.
So
Yeah,
just
that's your starter light.
oh, indicators just on the one side.
Yeah,
Are they non-cancelling, or you got to?
So they're manually cancelled. So you can't. They're not automatically cancelling.
No. All right, brilliant.
For a ride, if you do hear a rattle, could be that.
Don't worry about it. It's not going to fall off. Okay.
Go for a ride.
Thank you. I'll see you soon. Well, here we go. Suzuki SX 250. Fantastic. 19-inch front wheel, 17 rear, 12-litre tank, single cylinder, oil cooled 250 or 249cc. Let's go for a ride. First impressions, feels comfy. No clunk putting it into first. Wow, smooth. Wow. I mean, I did just ride here on the Harley, so this gearbox is unbelievably smooth. TFT screen's a little bit hard to see. I don't know whether that's on low light or you can adjust it. Not quite sure what's going on there, but I'll ask when I get back. Feels good. I love this little screen. It's obviously, yes, it's adjustable up and down. It's just a simple little bike. Here we go. Wow. Oh, cancel the indicator. Mirrors are fantastic. Lots of room here. Gee, it's got a bit of herb. Let's check out these brakes coming up to these lights. Oh yeah, the back one works. Front. Oh, very good. It stops. This gearbox is so smooth. Well, it definitely gets up in boogies for a little 250. It's got some torque. Seat's comfortable, but of course I'm just doing a test ride, so I'm not doing a long distance, so I won't know. Oh, here we go. Remember to cancel that indicator. Flies through the gears nicely. Of course, if I was going to get one, I'd get the yellow. I think the yellow looks quite cool. I like this little peak here, keeping the sun off the TFT screen. And of course over here, where I'm pointing there, there's a USB charger. You can charge up your phone so you're not getting lost. Let's fling it around this corner. Wow. So we're just going a bit through suburbia here, and then we'll get on the motorway and see what it's like at motorway speeds. Come back, park up, and have a walk around and have a good look. Gee, definitely wants to go around these corners. It's lovely. The handlebars could come up a smidgen, maybe an inch. You'd have to put a little riser on it. This thing just creeps up in speed as you're riding along. All of a sudden doing 75 then. Gearbox, smooth as silk. And we're stuck behind a learner driver. Of course we are. Change lanes here. Right, let's see what it's like on the motorway. Wow. Pretty good. Sitting on 103k an hour. I don't know if that screen's doing a lot, but might have to lift it up a smidgen. Well, let's give it a handful in 6th gear at 100. Oh yeah. For a little bike, she gets up in boogies. Not being blown around at all, really. Feels very stable on the road. It just wants to sneak up in speed. You just have to be very careful. Let's hang it around this corner. Wow. No problem at all. First impressions, I like it. It's a great little bike. It's not like the big DL 650 and 800s and 900s and 1200 GSs. You haven't got all the grunt in the world, but you've got enough. And for touring around, doing shingle roads, outback stuff, I think it'll be just perfect. It's light and nimble is what you want on shingle roads. Getting off the beaten track, it's absolutely perfect. And easy to park, easy to manoeuvre around. You want to pull over and have a break, have a Kit Kat. Easy to park on the grass verge and anywhere really. And I'll show you when we stop about the tyres. They come with, I think it's 60/40 road and dirt, so it's all ready to go. Okay, U-turn test. Well, piece of cake. It definitely gets up and it's got a bit of a throaty noise. Beautiful little bike. Now with a 12 litre tank and being a 249cc, I reckon you're going to get around about 400 k's on a tank. It's pretty good. Now it's oil cooled, in other words air cooled with an oil radiator. A bit like the Harleys, they do a good job. Instead of having water to worry about, it just cools the oil down. show you that when we pull over. It's got quite a decent radiator on it. I think he's in a hurry. Right, let's go park the bike up and have a look around it. I can get my foot flat on the ground, no problem at all. I'm 5'11". Easy. It's got a nice little touch here. You can see this yellow button. It's the flasher for high beam. So instead of having to flick the button up, you know, watch out, I'm coming, or car pulling out, or what have you, pedestrians or whatever on the road, and just give that little yellow button a pull. It flashes the high beam and resets itself back. Now there's a fantastic spot up here. I took the BMW R18 to. Here it is. Right, let's park this bike up and have a look. To neutral, key off. Nice and easy to get to that kickstand. Okay, I'll just grab the phone out and we'll have a look around. Well, here we go, the Suzuki V Strom SX 250. This demo bike is in the orange-red colour. I prefer the yellow actually, but this is the demo one. And as I was saying, the tyres, they really are quite meaty for the dirt. Great little exhaust header, sticks out, hides away. The only thing I did find with standing up, my foot just touched this a little bit. Lucky I've got small feet. Well, there it is, the 249cc oil-cooled engine. Got his 19-inch front wheel, 17 rear. And there's the radio there, just behind the horn, which is tucked away nicely. It's got a lovely presence on the road. It really looks the part. Big LED lights, which apparently light up the road nicely. Little screen here, which you can adjust. Hand guards, as I was mentioning before. Now, it's got a wet weight of only 167 kilo, which is fantastic for nimbling around, parking, shingle road, all of that. Comes standard with a rack on the back. That's a nice touch. SX there on the seat. So that's standard. It's just a great looking bike. It really is. For adventure touring, more on the adventure side on shingle roads and back country roads, it's just going to be absolutely perfect. Great fairing. As I said, your knees can tuck in here nicely and you get a bit of protection here from the fairing. It's brilliant. Let's just turn it on and have a look at the TFT screen. Got everything you want, if you can see that. Gear indicator, fuel gauge up there, rev counter in the middle, time and date. It's even got a voltmeter down the bottom there, which you can adjust. You can see, sorry about the glare. You can adjust that section down here. You can see it. There we go. So I've got 30k to go on tank, volts, average usage, litres per kilometre. It's a brilliant little bike. I really do like it. I think this will look good in the garage next to the Harley for those adventure rides. Nice and light. Big front disc there. ABS as standard on both wheels. You can't switch the ABS off, which is a bit of a downside, but it's alright. Love the tail light. Just well made. And with a 12 litre tank, like I said, you can get up to 300 to 400 kilometres on a day trip. Alright, I better take it back before I steal it. Well, thanks for watching the little review on the SX 250. V Strom. Thanks for watching Kiwi Grand Tours, and we'll talk